Hi bombshells, welcome back to my channel Fabs to Fit Files. My name is Mariah, better known as BeatByMariahB, and this is part 2 of the first video. So in the first video I was talking about how I have just been in a funk because I'm just not getting the recognition that I feel that I deserve when it comes to my beauty content. I did a rant on Monday on Facebook because I applied to the Sephora Squad again, and this year I didn't receive any testimonials. And of course, any testimonials that you receive, it does help strengthen your application to get selected for the Sephora Squad. And I've been applying for the last several years, and I really did think that over the past couple of years that my content has grown a lot better. I've gotten a lot more consistent for the last 3 years, and I'm still not getting anywhere. I still feel that I'm under a rock. Nobody really cares. And if people do care, then they're just not really showing it. They'll show love to celebrities with their brands or their drama on social media, or if there's anybody else that we were cool with when we were in school, they'll hype up their content and they'll just bypass mine. But I go and support everybody else with their content, and it just become a little bit more frustrating to me because I put a lot of hard work into my beauty content for the last 5 years. And my 5th anniversary was on Thursday the 4th, and I couldn't even do a sale for any of my products because I haven't made any real money in almost 2 years. And I really just was in a funk about me just being in a vulnerable place with being very, very depressed with how things are going in the state of the economy, not making any real money. And also, just my work when it comes to my content and influencing is just not getting me anywhere. So I'm at a crossroads again to where I have to make a decision if I'm going to continue to sell digital and physical products. If I don't, then I'm going to have to shut down my pen site because I haven't made any real money in about a couple of years. It's been like I just made a few dollars last 2 weeks, but that was the first time I had made a sale in 15 months. So it's just like, are my products really not that good, or are people just not really interested? Because I thought ebooks and tutorials and workbooks and offering classes and coaching, that's something that people would be interested in. But apparently, and it's at a reasonable price. It's not overly expensive, but I don't know. Times have changed with the economy and things. I don't know. But I'm going to have to come to a crossroads if I'm going to close down my pen site and just stop again selling digital and physical products. And if I do my content, then I'm just going to do it. I'm still going to tag brands and, hope to get PR from brands, so I could be able to build my kit, because I do still want to take makeup clients at some point to help build my portfolio. But I'm just not I just don't expect to get any real traction in terms of, I'm going to get brand deals and, I want to be on campaigns, stuff like that. Was what I wanted to do during the pandemic. But now I'm just at a place where it's just all strategic. You have to have talent management or social media management in order to get these big opportunities from what I'm seeing. And I just don't want to keep setting myself up for failure. So I'm just going to take that out of my vision board, and I'm just going to focus on trying to just do quality content that can be able to help teach makeup to people. And then, if people want to eventually, come on my YouTube and subscribe to learn tips and tricks, and for me to be able to do, virtual classes with people to help them one-on-one, that's great. If not, then I'll just continue to just do my videos and post pictures on, social media and go on about my business and try to find another avenue where I can be able to make money. But I did come up with an idea that I wanted to do, because you all know that I have this series on YouTube, Fast to Fit Files, where again I have lost weight and I'm trying to build my wardrobe back up. I'm trying to get back into my solo dates and my beauty routines. I'm developing a skincare routine, a body routine, because we're getting into the colder months. You know, skin is going to be a lot more drier, and need to make sure that the hygiene is A1. And I want to make sure that I look good for, you know, interviews, and look good for me going out for solo dates, and just me going out treating myself, or me running errands. So I've decided that I'm going to do 2 Fabs to Fit Files lookbooks. I'm going to do a fall winter edition, and then I'm going to do a spring summer edition. So what does that mean? So that means I'm going to be going out to the store, getting outfits together, and coordinating a lookbook. And I'm also going to have accessories, so that'll be like your rings, your bangles, watches, necklaces, bags, makeup, skincare routines down for you all to be able to get inspiration for your looks for the fall and winter. You know, I want to make sure I have my hair done and just spruce myself up and try to get back invented, because I feel like I've been under a rock. I've been kind of like this little shell again, and I want to come back out and be more sexy, because I'm in my almost mid-30s and it's time for me to look really, really cute going into the colder months. So this is what I'm going to be working on. Now, it is going to be more expensive than my ebooks that I have, you know, under $10, or my workbook that I have for $25. It's going to be $40. It's going to be at least $40. So I'm going to do the fall winter lookbook. And then when spring summer comes around, I'll do the spring and summer lookbook. But I don't know if I should just do a Canva book and sell it, or should I just do the lookbook on YouTube and just make it a series. So just do Fast to Fit Files, Fall Winter Edition lookbook, and then do a Fat to Fit Files Spring Summer lookbook, and just put it on YouTube. So I'll go around and shop, you know, like TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls, you know, buy stuff from Fashion Nova, places like that, Torrid, Eloquii, to be able to create these options of styling for you all. Because I did a long time ago want to be, as I told you all, a fashion designer or model. So this will be my opportunity to get back into that bag. And, you know, I'm really, really excited where this can go. So I don't know. I feel like with everything that's going on in the economy, and the fact that I've just been struggling with sales in general, I probably won't sell the lookbook unless you all want to purchase the lookbook. So let me know down below in the comments if you all want to purchase a lookbook for starting at $40 for fall and winter, or would you just rather me just do the series on here on YouTube for my Fab to Fit Files diaries, and we can go from there. But I just wanted to come on here and let you all know what was going on, and I'm trying not to give up, but the ladder is wearing very, very thin. The burnout is very, very real. And I'm just at a point where I'm just tired of not seeing results, and I'm tired of being overlooked. And I just need to figure out what my next steps are going to be. So let me know down below in the comments if you are liking what you're seeing. What other suggestions do you have for me when it comes down to my content? What do you all want to see? What do you all feel I can do better? Because I'm open to revamping and making things more accessible and more interesting for you to keep watching and engaging. But I didn't want to take up too much of your time, so make sure you watch this video as well as the first video to get all of the scoop. I love you all. Have a great rest of your hump day, and we will talk on the next video. Make sure that you're liking, commenting, sharing, saving, and subscribing to my channel, BeatByMariahB, and clicking that bell notification at the top of your screen so you can know every time that I drop. I love you all, and have a great rest of your day.